Hi everyone and welcome back to my reactions. Today we are checking out Teen Wolf, the 1985 Michael J. Fox movie, which I am really excited for. I've gotten a lot of people asking me to watch this, especially when I was doing the Michael J. Fox other movies. I did Doc Hollywood and then I did the Back to the Future movies. I'm very excited to keep going with another Michael J. Fox movie because I really like him as an actor. I think he is so good, he is so charismatic, and he is just like so much fun to watch in every role, even if he doesn't fit the role. Like in Doc Hollywood, I did not think he was a doctor. Like I was like, there's no way this man is a doctor. He was still like the most fun to watch. So I'm very excited to get into this movie. I know nothing about this movie. I'm assuming Michael J. Fox is a werewolf, and that's why it's called Teen Wolf, because he's a teenager who can turn into a werewolf. So I'm thinking that's the play, but I'm not sure. Yeah, the thumbnail on Amazon Prime that I'm getting is just him at high school, Michael J. Fox at a high school, and that is kind of all I need. I'm already into this movie. Michael J. Fox at a high school. What more could you want? Also, this reaction is brought to you by my really weird hair at the moment. Like there's something that's like sticking out on the side here. My hair is like up here and then kind of drooping somewhere and then like sticking out. It's like my hair doesn't really know what it wants to do today. I just woke up. I guess it's sort of still my bedhead. I tried to shower it out, but then it's like, nope, I'm going back to bedhead. So I guess today is a bedhead reaction day or something. I don't, I don't really know. Okay, before we get into this video though, we have to do the lighting. And I'm not really sure what color I want the lighting to be today, but I'll think about it when I turn on the light and then I'll get back to you. Boop. Nice. Okay, the lighting today, I turned on my light and I actually didn't think about what the lighting was going to be. I just turned it on and I like zoned out. So we're going to decide right now together. Obviously, Teen Wolf. Wolf being the main part of this conversation. Wolves are usually brown or gray or white, I believe. But unfortunately, I don't have any of those colors for lighting options. So we're going to have to try and be a little creative here. I think I'm going to go green. Green because for two reasons. Green for two reasons. One, because wolves live in the forest and the forest is green. And two, the thumbnail that I have, Michael J. Fox is wearing a green plaid shirt or something like that, like a green collared plaid shirt. So this is in honor of his long sleeve shirt that he's wearing. Yeah, this lighting is too like bluey green, but whatever. It's in honor of his darker green plaid collared shirt. Also, before we get into this reaction, if you'd like to check out more of my reactions, you can head over to my Patreon, where I have uncut reactions to many of the movies I watch on YouTube, as well as early access reactions to my TV shows and movies that come out 1 week early. There are also 2 exclusive Patreon movies a month that you guys on Patreon get to choose. Thank you so much if you check it out. Now let's get back to the video. Okay, let's dive on into this movie. Or let's let's howl on into this. I gotta stop trying to make up a joke when I'm trying to get into the movie. Let's just start this movie. Without further ado, I hope you enjoy my reaction to Teen Wolf. I kind of really like the way that font is. I really like that font for some reason. It looks cool. Why is this so ominous? Why is this title sequence so ominous? I don't like it. Well, I like it a lot. It's just like kind of creepy. Maybe this is a horror movie. I don't know. It's kind of making my palms sweat a little bit. Just this like ominous music over credits. I don't know why. Basketball. Oh, the Beavers. He's on Team Beavers. That's beautiful. That's what their school is. Also, he is so small. There is no way this man plays basketball. He is like 5'4". That was so intense for a miss. He missed.
You guys suck.
You guys suck.
Over here! Pass it!
This is a foul play. Please blow the whistle. How long is this throw? This movie is so strange. But I love it. Like, it's so dramatic and then just nothing.
I don't know what you're talking about. Shut up.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Underneath these?
Who's this guy? Who's this guy? Life sucks. Life sucks. That's all. What does this should say? Life sucks, then you die. Oh. Oh. That is not very optimistic, is it?
You were terrific out there, Lemonade.
Oh. Oh, so he doesn't know he's a wolf? He's like transforming into one? Because there was the growl at the start, and then there was the hair.
Hey, Scotty. Come on in.
Great game out there today.
That's the shirt that the lighting is... That's the shirt that the lighting is about. Or for, I guess, not about.
Coach, I just don't think it's going to be possible for me to play on the team anymore.
Oh, yeah. Well,
That's okay. You weren't very good anyways.
I'm a kid.
Oh, he left.
I don't know. He quit. He's a third stringer. I didn't need him.
This guy.
Mi casa, su casa.
I feel like he totally believes that he's helping as well. Like, he totally believes that he cares for the kids, but he's he really does not.
Now try and be objective. Am I all right? I mean, is there anything wrong with me?
Am I turning into a wolf at all?
Why won't Pamela Wells say 2 words to me?
You can do a lot better than Pam.
Oh my god. This girl right beside you, I feel like, likes you.
Not likely. Maybe you should. We lost 71-12.
You know, big in town.
71 to 12. For some reason, I thought it was 11 to 12 or something like that.
Big hurry.
Today.
Oh, it's a dog whistle. He can hear the dog whistle.
It's broken.
It's a dog whistle. You can't hear that frequency. Only dogs and Michael J. Fox can.
Thanks.
That was so mean. You made him drop everything.
It was Nick.
What was that?
What was that? He's so extravagant.
A can of mauve. Am I right?
Right.
Kirk, how was my reading?
His hands.
I'm still in pain. Thank you.
You're welcome. Listen, about tonight. I'm serious.
I love how just like eccentric he. Well, not eccentric. How dramatic he is, and he is the drama teacher, so it just is so funny. I feel like all the adults are very odd in this movie. Wait, where'd that hair go? Did it just fall off?
Well, I got
Plenty of bread.
He's trying his best.
Gotta see your ID. Sport.
Ah, the man just took his old money. The man just took his money. That was amazing. Okay, I do feel like everyone is really strange in this movie. Don't you? Don't you feel that? Like everyone is very exaggerated.
The king of the nuts and bolts.
style. Nice shirt.
Yeah, thanks. Come on, we're late.
Didn't even look at the shirt. He just knows that he's wearing a shirt. I like his shirts. I think they're funny.
Right. Do you have any more of that melon liqueur? My sister really liked that.
This cashier looks so nice. He actually looks so nice. He looks like a fun grandpa.
Yes.
Oh, the niceness just changed on his face. What the heck? It's like the devil just took him over. Is the wolf like a big evil spirit or something?
Look, Styles, let's just go to the party. I don't think this is such a good idea.
Surf's up.
This friend is so odd. This friend is so odd. What if he just heart breaks? Imagine. Just goes flying off of it. Oh, his ears. His ears.
Nice hit, baby.
That was so smooth. What the heck? I wish I was this man. Sunglasses inside. What the heck is happening?
Not you.
How rude. How rude. Everyone else got a keg of beer as well. I was gonna say one keg is not enough. What's even happening right now? What is happening? Why are there girls covered in whipped cream on the floor?
Well, what do I have to do?
I love Jello too. I would eat that Jello. What is this game? What is this? Like, what is happening? Did anyone play this when they were children, or I guess teenagers? And can you explain to me what is happening? It's like they all have names, and then they're all partnered with someone, and then they all have to do something.
Damn prize, okay?
Oh, 7 minutes in heaven. Okay, I really hope that these two get together. I know Scott doesn't care about her at the moment, but she really does.
I feel kind of weird.
How do I feel?
She's like trying to go in for the kiss every 5 seconds. Hey! Is this a mutual kiss, or did she... I think this is. I think this is.
Don't you get a little bit rough?
Oh, he's gonna eat her or something, because he's a wolf. Her shirt, what the heck? I've got to say, this movie is so strange. This movie is absolutely probably one of the strangest movies I've seen. Like, not in a bad way. It's so much fun. It's just like strange. His face. What the heck is happening? I mean, he's turning into a wolf. I guess that's what's happening. What?
Dad, an explanation. Look at me. Look at you.
It's not
What?
as bad as it looks.
I did not expect this at all. I did not expect this at all.
You're going to have great power. And with great power goes a
Comes-
greater responsibility.
Is this Spider-Man now? Is this Spider-Man?
I'm allergic to eggs. I got a $6 haircut. I mean, I have problems. I don't need...
$6 haircut? $12 haircut. Is she slowly getting interested in him? I hope she just stops. Can she just stop?
Mr. Lorie. He's so demanding.
Is that supposed to be a brag? Is that supposed to be like a, look at me, I'm so good?
Scott Howard?
The werewolf. The wolf.
Scott, but you are correct. The infants were saved and suckled by a wolf.
Look at me go. I didn't even know what she's talking about, and I got it. Some people may call me a genius. Or a mind reader, if you will. Just try it, Scott. Come on, man. Oh, it's chemistry? I cannot do chemistry. Sorry, Scott. I would totally fail. If you get this, you're smarter than I am. That take of him just running down the hallway that lasted way longer than I thought it was going to was amazing. I swear he's like a werewolf hunter or another werewolf. Sup?
Stop, it's me.
This guy falls over a lot, but that time it was warranted.
Why check there?
It's under. It's under. My mom would have found that instantly and then been like, "You just didn't look right." Did anyone's parents ever do that? Just like you couldn't find something and then they'd find it immediately and then they'd be like, "You're stupid. You didn't look properly. You didn't look hard enough."
Hi, Scott.
Hi.
She's like, "Oh, I didn't see you there. Hi."
Get in.
Oh, he missed. That misses. I like this guy. I like the dad a lot.
How old were we? 6?
We're 5.
I wanted to run away from
That
home.
when she keeps tucking the hair behind her ear,
I was afraid you...
it's a sign that she likes him. I don't know if that really is a sign, but I feel like it might be.
Me neither.
They should kiss right now. Actually, I'd be totally okay with them not getting together. Actually, you know, just you could keep this platonic, and I'd be super fine.
I've got to go.
Yeah.
But I do feel like that she likes him. Scott doesn't, and I think she might come to understand that, or maybe Scott will come to like her, or maybe yeah. But if they stay platonic, totally fine with me. I think they are great friends.
Look, Scott.
Oh, thanks. Thank you.
Oh, her outfit's pretty good. The blue kind of matches his pants. It's like they matched outfits today.
Come on, cut me some salt. Salt.
He'll get the basket by the end. Why do they keep making him free throw? He sucks at it. Oh no, what's gonna happen? The beast is unleashed. What's he doing? What's he doing?
All right, let's play a little ball here.
Everyone just accepts it and moves on. I feel like that would not happen in real life. I feel like the game would stop. But I love that everyone just accepted it and they're like, whatever, he's a wolf man. Let's just play. She's clapping for him too, and he looks like a wolf. I'm still in shock that everyone just accepted him. This movie is so odd. I don't think I've ever seen a movie like this before. What's gonna be the bad part of this movie though? This is like too happy. It needs to get bad again before it gets happy. Okay, I feel like he's getting a little bit rude. He's getting very arrogant with this newfound fame that he has. I didn't like that he just did that.
Here we go. Check it out. All sizes. No weight. Check it out.
Elegant.
I wonder for this movie, did they actually sell these shirts as promo? Because that would be really fun.
Yeah, wolf person, whatever your name is. That was really
Bad.
I love you.
That was really bad. It was really bad. You sounded like a wooden cutting board. That is.
Fourth, whenever you feel like it.
Is she like change now? Change now.
Different things.
Oh, is he gonna turn into the wolf while kissing her? What if she dies?
You are an animal.
Oh, I thought he was just about to like. I was really nervous for her actually. I thought he was gonna transform and then just lose control.
Don't spoil it.
She keeps looking at him as well. She keeps looking at him.
You don't scare me, freak. Underneath all that hair, you're still a...
Are they still dating? Wait, are the boyfriend and the lady's Pamela still dating?
You can hardly blame him. He is my boyfriend.
You mean was your boyfriend?
Is my...
Is? She cheated on him. What is her angle? And also, she cheated on him? And is he okay? He doesn't seem... What? I'm so confused with their relationship. What? Was he okay with her cheating on him? With the wolf? Was it not cheating? Was it like, I'm gonna hook up with the wolf, and he's like, sure, go for it, whatever. You only live once.
Brad, glass of milk?
Glass of milk for a celebration? What?
Never get less than 12 hours sleep. Never play cards with a guy who's got the same first name as a city. And never go near a lady who's got a tattoo of a dagger on her body. Now you stick with that.
That advice literally made no sense at all. I mean, like, his facts made sense. But, like, the context, why did he need to say that? Oh, what the heck? You can do the splits?
This afternoon.
I know.
You saw?
You went right past the hardware store. Are you an idiot?
Scared? He lost control of his bodily functions.
I would be scared. Why wouldn't he have been scared?
Was the most frightened that night. Old Rusty Thorne.
Or myself. Oh my gosh.
You gotta get a hold of it, son.
That's such a good line. That was such a good line. I didn't expect him to do that. That was an awesome line.
Morning, Daisy.
Morning.
Oof.
For a second, I thought the dog talked. I was like, Daisy can talk? Talking dog? Can werewolves talk to dogs? Her outfits are very colorful. I really like it. Very vibrant colors, like the blue and the purples. I like them.
And I guess I don't have a date for the dance.
Look, Poof. I'm sorry. Can't.
Get over yourself. Get over yourself, Michael J. Fox. Was he waiting for a music change so he could walk through everyone? His ego, man, is so big. I would feel so awkward dancing in front of everyone because everyone's just watching me. It's like, just stop watching me and just dance, please. That's my wolf dance. It's so fun to do. Come on. It's so fun. Oh, stairwell kiss. Hey, he's normal again.
A half hour. I really missed him.
These two are the couple that I want. If anyone's gonna have a couple, it's those two. Oh no. This guy's gonna be the new vice principal, sort of. Like, it's gonna be the same situation. He's gonna be the wolf out of anger. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I love that the staircase on the pillar, it says up. Like, thank you. I didn't know those stairs went up.
Because you're not going to be here anymore.
You're expelled.
You're out of here, Mr. Howard.
But it was just like a fight that he didn't even initiate. Oh no.
I knew I could count on you, Rusty.
No, poor Rusty. I feel so bad for him though.
Well, I've been doing some thinking, and I decided that I'd rather play the part as me. Whoa. Well, I'll play it.
Yeah, very deep, very introspective.
Okay, I see. How am I gonna put this to you?
No one wants to see you.
Oh, come on, Boof, are you kidding? Look, you've seen me play basketball. I suck.
Yeah, he does. He sucks more than, I don't know, what else sucks? Cold broccoli. I like steamed broccoli and warm broccoli and stuff. I don't like cold broccoli. That's why it sucks.
Hey, Scott, do it for me.
No, do it for yourself, Scott. Do it for yourself. That is such a foul. What the heck? That's like a red card. What's the basketball term for red card? execution? I don't know. They're like, oh no, superstar kid. Oh, he's on the other team? I didn't even realize that.
Myself. Okay, so we're gonna get our brains.
He's gotta be himself. He's gotta be himself. You know, you can be beaten, losing, winning isn't everything. What did that guy hear? Or what happened? The dad like turned away in like shock.
Shoot it, fat boy!
Oh man, he's about to get a 3-pointer. Didn't really expect a basketball movie for this movie, but I really like it. Good hit, good hit. Or I mean, I guess swoosh. Oh, that was a swish chalet. Swish chalet, always good for so little. Okay, they only have 12 points. I thought they were close. I thought they were really close, but they only have 12 points. And the other team has like 45 points. That's an execution. No, what is it called? And I just get out of here call. I don't know what it's called. Watch this. Oh, so casual. I feel like Michael J. Fox would be like the perfect hype man. You know, can you see that in him? Like, I feel like he'd be a great hype man. Okay, that's it. Get out of here. Get out of here. How do you think they filmed this? Do you think they just played a real game of basketball and then they just had like a bunch of cameras set up in different positions? 1 point away, baby. 1 point away. Come on. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, nope. The seconds went really slow for a second. Don't become the wolf. Don't become the wolf. Don't become the wolf. Oh my god. It's only 1 point though, a free throw, right? It would tie the game. But you get 2 of them. Oh, my palms are sweaty. Knees weak, arms are heavy. Let's go! Can he get one more? Can he get one more? 51-51. Oh boy. Oh boy. I have chills. I have goosebumps. I have goosebumps when the crowd quiets down. The tension is rising. He chucks it. I'm holding my breath. Oh no! Oh yes! 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 Yes, 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 yes. It was a team effort too, which makes it so much better. What a good ending to this movie. To this very strange but fun movie. Nope. Nope. Don't look at her. Don't look at her. Pass that blonde by. Pass her by. Yes. Yes. Oh, he'd be so sweaty. Oh. You're gonna need to wash that outfit, lady. Of course, ends on the freeze frame. Ends on the freeze frame. Goes to credits. This is so strange. This movie is so strange. Even the credits are strange. Like the very slow frame rate video in the background going to blur. It's so strange. I've never really seen that. Usually just freeze frame and then fades to black with credits. Or it'll be like a long shot. And I thought it was going to either be a long shot of the crowd cheering or it was going to be a freeze frame. But it was neither. So strange. This movie is strange. But It was really lovable. I really, really did enjoy this movie a lot. And that was my reaction to Teen Wolf, the 1985 comedy fantasy werewolf movie starring Michael J. Fox, Jerry Levine, I think you say his name, Susan Ursitti, James Hampton, a bunch of people. It's starring a bunch of people. As you know, if you've been watching my reviews, I like to look at the actual critic reviews and audience scores when I search up the cast, because I search up the cast on Google, and then at the bottom of the cast it says it gives me the Metacritic reviews, the Rotten Tomatoes reviews, and the IMDb reviews. So I like to go through them and just kind of wonder why the reviews are that way and kind of give my interpretation of them. So I'll start with the critic reviews, which would be the Rotten Tomatoes and Metacritic. Rotten Tomatoes, it has a 42%. Metacritic, it has a 25%, which is not good. 42% is not I guess 42% is just below average. 25% is not good, however, and I can kind of see why critics may diss this movie and just kind of cast it aside. This movie was definitely very weird, which I'll get into, and it definitely did not feel, I don't know, there was something different about this movie that I feel like a lot of people just might not like. So I can understand the kind of the poor reviews. The 6.1 out of 10 as well, that's an understandable review. This movie is definitely not for everyone. However, I think for the critics, which is definitely lower than a 6.1, which would be like a 60%, right? Which I think is definitely more of a fair score for this movie. 25%, I feel like the critics just aren't. This is my issue with critics. I feel like they don't have fun with their movies. I feel like even though it is their job to be analytical with the movie, sometimes you have to look at a movie like Teen Wolf and go, okay, that movie definitely may not have been perfect, but it is still a fun and enjoyable movie. And maybe people don't like this movie. Maybe people don't find this movie enjoyable, which is totally fair. It's their opinion. But I thought this movie was really, really enjoyable. I thought there were flaws with this movie. I thought there were definitely flaws with this movie. And again, I can understand why this movie may have low critic scores and an average to high average audience score. But I thought this movie was a lot of fun. It is a movie that I feel like I could just watch and not really. It's a movie that I feel like I could put on in the background and just watch, but not feel obligated to pay attention to, because I could just sit down and have fun with it and just like talk over it and stuff, and again, just have fun. I feel like this is just one of those types of movies. But yeah, I thought that the practical effects for the wolf were great. The end credits song with the piano was really good. The acting, Michael J. Fox's acting, was really fun. And the overall just kind of like tone of the movie was just really lighthearted and fun for the most part. There are definitely moments where it kind of got a little deeper and a little bit more introspective, but then they were kind of cast aside for some more fun basketball stuff. So I feel like this movie in general was very lighthearted. Although there were some definitely weird moments in this movie, which I would like to talk about first, because it's something I'd just like to see if I was just seeing this and maybe I was thinking too hard about everything. But it felt like the adults in this movie, especially the adults in this movie, but all the characters really, were kind of very exaggerated personalities of one type of personality. Not like every character was one type of personality and then exaggerated, but like the drama teacher was a very exaggerated version of a drama teacher. The dad, I felt like, was definitely a very exaggerated version of a typical dad. The girl that Michael J. Fox wants to be with, I forget her name, Pamela, she's kind of a very exaggerated version of that type of person, if you know what I mean. Like the vice principal is a very exaggerated person of someone who doesn't like this guy's son and is trying to kick him out of the school. I felt like every character was a type of personality put on crack, if you know what I mean. And it made the movie very, very strange to watch, because everyone was at like an intense level of caricature in some way, even if the character themselves weren't like a very charismatic character, such as the vice principal. They were still on an extreme level of what that personality type would have been. Like the principal, even though he was a very quiet character for the most part, he still had a lot of like personality to him, and the stuff that he was doing was still like loud in a sense, if you know what I mean. I don't really know how to explain it. It was just like, it felt like every character was a personality type put on crack. But it made for a really enjoyable movie because all the characters were really interesting. Like, obviously, I felt like this movie was not very realistic because of that, but and that's probably where a lot of the issues lie, as well as maybe some of the pacing and stuff like that of the movie. But I just thought it was really enjoyable. I kind of dissed aside all realism when I saw the teen wolf at the start. When I saw the title of this movie, I was like, okay, I don't really expect this movie to be very realistic. And if you're going in expecting a realistic movie, the characters might put you off. The characters, especially the adults in this movie, put me off of the movie at the start because I just had to get used to them. Like the gym teacher, the basketball coach or whatever his name is, his personality is very stereotypical gym teacher, but then also kind of exemplified to like the max, if you know what I mean. So it took me a while to get into these characters and like just kind of come to terms with that everyone is very exaggerated in this movie. But then once I got used to it, it was totally fine. It was just a lot of fun. So I feel like that might be where a lot of the issues lie with this movie, and that is where the weirdness of this movie kind of lay. The weirdnesses also lay, I'm done talking about that stuff now. The other weirdnesses of this movie also lay with kind of how this movie was laid out. He just kind of starts his transformation immediately. We kind of just get straight into it, which is very unusual. I feel like a lot of the times we get used to our character as a normal person, and then maybe 15 minutes later, 10 minutes later, they'll start to transform. But Michael J. Fox, pretty much in the first scene, he growls, and we don't even know his character yet. So it's very interesting to start the movie with the transformation, which I did not mind at all. I just thought it was a very interesting choice because it's not something a lot of movies do. A lot of movies set up the character for 10 minutes and then the transformation will start. So we know the character and then we can kind of go through this transformation with this character that we already know. And this one, he's basically already transforming. So I guess the movie was just like, we don't care about this stuff. We're just going to get this movie started, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I thought that was interesting. And then like, his whole transformation stuff was also very different from a lot of other movies where I've seen, where people accepted him first, which again, the realism of this movie is not true. I feel like people would not accept him as a person really when he becomes a wolf, but in this movie they do, and it was weird at first, and then I got used to it. But I think the weirdest part of this movie, or not the weirdest part of the movie, but the part that was very strange to me was kind of the middle section of this movie, like the end of the middle section when everything is like super good in Michael J. Fox's life, in Scott's life, and there's like a 10-minute, maybe even longer, 15-minute sequence of him just like win after win after win after win after win. And usually these sequences, it was accompanied by a sequence that was more like a Debbie Downer, was definitely more of like a sad sequence, which usually happens, the character is elevated and then dropped and then elevated again, and that did happen in this movie. However, the part where the character is elevated to like the extreme, in a lot of movies that usually only happens for a very little bit, and then they are dropped, and then they understand why they dropped, and then they rebuild themselves back up. But in this movie, it lasted for a really, really long time, and it was awesome to see him winning all the time, but it also just kind of felt spontaneous, like very tedious, not spontaneous, very tedious, because I knew he was going to drop, and I was just waiting for that to happen. And I think they could have cut some of those sequences out of the movie just to kind of make it flow better. And I don't really know. I just saw that winning sequence, while it was fun to watch, was a little bit too long. Yeah, but okay, the special effects in this movie as well, not the visual effect. There weren't a lot of visual effects. The red eyes, I think, were computer generated visual effects and stuff like that, but the actual prosthetics for the Teen Wolf, it was really cool. I don't know, it was not what I was expecting when I was thinking of the wolf. I had no idea what he looked like as the wolf, but when I saw him, I was like, oh, okay, that looks pretty good. I don't know why I expected him to just like transform into like an actual wolf, and then like kind of like if you've seen Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, that's the kind of wolf I was thinking, like the werewolf in that movie. That's what I was thinking. But he turned into this, and I thought it looked really good because you could still tell that it was Michael J. Fox under all these prosthetics, but you could also tell that he was definitely not a normal human being. So I thought they did a good job of keeping his face and then putting the hair all around it, so you could still kind of connect with this character that you know of, but then also understand that he is a werewolf. So I don't know. I just thought that that was a good choice, keeping the face clear of hair pretty much, just kind of changing the nose and kind of the lines in the face to make it more wolf-like. I thought that was just a good choice because, again, you could just connect with Scott a lot easier instead of if he was just like an actual wolf or under just like a heavy amount of makeup where you can't even recognize his face anymore, because then I feel like I, for one, would just kind of not I'd probably forget about Scott's personality at that point in time. So I'm glad he keeps his personality, and I'm glad that he kept his face, just so it was easier to connect with his character. I thought that was a great choice by the creative team in this movie. I also thought Scott's journey with the Teen Wolf was very good, albeit very cliche. It's a thing that happens all the time. Like, I just need to be myself. Like, that is a very cliche topic. I thought it was a really fun thing in this movie. The message in this movie and the story in this movie was not the standout of this movie. The standout of this movie is Michael J. Fox's Scott. Whenever he's in a movie, he's always a standout, but it felt like he carried this movie. If he wasn't in this movie, if he wasn't the lead, I feel like I might have liked this movie less, and I might have focused more on the story, more on the morals and the message. The morals and the message of this movie were good, like just be yourself, people will like you being yourself, and you can kind of see that because he was starting to get very arrogant as the wolf, and while he was very popular still, he was kind of popular in a sense where everyone knew about him, everyone knew he was cool, but people were starting to dislike him and see like his true side, if you know what I mean. So Michael J. Fox turning back, or Scott turning back into his regular self and wanting to be his regular self, it was a good message, but I thought it was definitely a rushed message because I think for the majority of the movie he's the wolf, and then all of a sudden there's like the one ball dance scene, and then the dad says something, and then there's the dance sequence where he doesn't really fight the guy, he just like scratches his shirt off or something like that, almost gets expelled, and then he's changed. And so while I thought the message was good, I thought that the message was a little bit rushed. I thought that they needed, again, if they had cut out some of that good, the high sequence before the low that I just talked about like 5 minutes ago, I think they could have added a few more, maybe like another scene or something where he's debating about like, or having like some form of inner conflict or something like that, or maybe talking to the dad for longer or something, just something to make the message feel like he has been thinking about it a lot more than it does. In this movie, it feels more like a kind of not a rash decision, but an impromptu decision. It feels like he just kind of comes up with it and then sticks with it instead of kind of debating about it for a while. That's just how I felt about that. But yeah, I thought the message was good in this movie. I just thought it was a little bit rushed. Getting to the cast now. The cast is what I want to talk about the most in this movie because the cast stole the show, especially Michael J. Fox, as I will talk about him now, as Scott Howard. He was so good in this movie. He was so fun, just like in every movie. He is so charismatic, and just like the way that he moves, even if he doesn't speak, the way that he moves just kind of draws you into him as an actor. I don't know, like there was that scene with the hallway where when he's running down the hallway and the janitor's like, the floor's wet there too, and then he just starts slipping on the hallway, but then the shot doesn't cut, and he just keeps slipping and slipping and slipping and slipping and slipping for like 15 seconds, and that was like, I loved that scene so much. And it's just like his body language and the way that he was like falling over and stuff like that. I don't know if that was just like him actually falling over, if he was acting to fall over, but it was so funny. And I just feel like he's a very like limp person, if you know what I mean. Like he's a very floppy person, which I really, really like, but he's also just like, he steals the show with his actions. He steals the show when he talks. He is just a very charming, very lovable actor on screen. You can never really get mad at him because he always feels so innocent but so charming at the same time. I said charming and like charismatic a lot for him, but it's kind of I feel like that's his thing when he acts. He's a charismatic, charming guy, and I don't know. I thought he was great for the role. I thought he fit the character perfectly. And I couldn't really see anyone else in this role, to be honest with you. I think whenever Michael J. Fox is in the role, he's always perfect for the role. Although I don't think he was. Okay, maybe he wasn't as perfect as I'm thinking, because he was supposed to be a basketball player, a bad basketball player, which is true, but still a basketball player. And he is definitely not. Like, he is the most, like, I thought that Doc Hollywood, he was not a believable doctor. he is way more a believable doctor than he is a basketball player. He is way too small to be a basketball player. I know that people who play basketball can be pretty small, but I'm pretty sure small in basketball is like 6 foot tall, right? And he's like what, 5'5", something like that. So I don't know. It was kind of goofy to me because he looked like a kid playing against grown-ups or something, because everyone else was so tall, and I was like, there's no way he can get the ball around these guys. Their arms can literally span the whole court, and he's like the size of the basketball. But yeah, I thought he did a great job. Jerry Levine as Stilinski, I think that's how you say his name. He was so funny. He was one of my favorite characters. Again, he was very exaggerated, just like all the characters were. He was very exaggerated when it came to being on screen. He was just like, his actions were just like all over the place, doing flips off of the cars, like rolling, somersaulting down the cars, surfing on top of the cars, doing like some like fun dance thing in the middle of that drinking circle game, which I still have no idea what the actual game was. So if you do know, please let me know what that game was, because I am very curious. And I was like, it looks like fun, but I just don't understand, like, does everyone take a name and then they all have to do something with each other with the name that they chose? I feel like that is it. But I don't know, is that the game, or is there something else to it? But I thought he was just charming on screen. Obviously, I thought that he held his own when he was with Michael J. Fox, which is something that I think is a very good thing to say, because Michael J. Fox, again, as I said, steals the show. So if you can hold your own when he's on screen, and if I can appreciate both of you guys on the screen at the same time, then you know you're doing a good job. So I thought that he was really funny. I just really liked him when he was on screen. I always knew there's just like a good time was going to happen, and I thought he did a great job. Susan Ursitti as Boof, as Lisa, as Boof. I love that nickname, Boof. I thought she was really good. I'm glad that they are together at the end of this movie. I was just thinking, I was like, were they together at the end of this movie? Yes, they were. They kissed at the basketball courts. I'm glad that they were together at the end of this movie. I would have been okay with them being platonic friends. I thought that their relationship could work both platonically and in a romantic way, but I could tell that she really, really, really liked him. There were a lot of little cues that kind of led me to believe that she really liked him. Obviously, she kissed him in the closet before some of the cues, so obviously it was like it was pretty easy to understand that she liked him. But like before that, she'd give him looks, she'd talk about him and stuff like that. And then when they were walking together talking, she would like put her hair behind her ear, which I feel like is and like look at him, and I feel like that is definitely another like small sign that maybe she does like him or something like that. But I don't know, I was like, okay, maybe she's kind of gonna get over him, or maybe she'll like understand that he will just never be attracted to her or something like that. I don't know what I was thinking, but I'm so glad that they did get together, because I thought that she is great. Lisa Boof is great for Scott, and Scott is great for Boof, and I thought that their chemistry as well was really good together. I really liked them when they were on screen talking. They did feel like very close friends, which they were supposed to be. And then obviously she did feel, when she talked, I could tell in her voice as well as her actions that she really liked Michael J. Fox, and that Michael J. Fox was just kind of naive and like ignorant of that at the moment. And then later in the movie, he comes to realize that she is the one for him. And I don't know, I just really enjoyed it. I thought Susan Ursitti did a great job. The last person I'm going to talk about is James Hampton as the dad. I thought he was just really fun in this movie. He was like, I just wanted to see more of him. He just seemed like a really sweet guy, a guy who really cared for Scott, but still a really sweet guy. I don't know. I just thought James did a great job as playing the dad. I love sweet dads in movies, and he was probably one of the sweetest I've seen. He was just so caring and so lovable. When he shows up as the werewolf, when Michael J. Fox is in the bathroom, I was like, what the heck, he's a werewolf? But I loved it. I wish I'd seen him again as the werewolf. He looked even nicer as in the werewolf for some reason. I don't know. I just thought he did a really good job. Everyone else in the cast was also good. Like Lorie Griffin as Pamela, she was awesome as well. I hated her character. I did not like her at all. I felt like she was just playing these two boys to kind of get what she wanted, to stay in the loop of popularity almost. And I hated her character, but I thought that she did a good job. Everyone else as well did an excellent job. Thank you so much for watching my reactions, and thank you so much for listening to my review as well. Thank you so much to these beautiful, wonderful, amazing, beautiful, I've said that a lot of times, people as well, for supporting me, supporting my channel. It really does mean a lot. And thank you so much for listening to my review. If you made it this far, it means a lot for you just to listen to me talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. And I'll see you next time for my next movie reaction.